Now we're going to look at inequalities. There really isn't that much different. It's just there's pretty much one thing different. When you multiply or divide by a negative, you have to flip the sign. Yeah. We hopefully we went over that in class, why that happens. But for this, I don't imagine anything crazy happening. But let's start to solve it. We can treat it like a normal equation at first. Just we have to remember, keep in the back of our mind, if we're multiplying or dividing by, so like multiplying or dividing by negative. So that's something where we take this sign and flip it the other way if this happens. So I'm going to get the variables to one side and the numbers to the other. Just so that you can see what happens, I'm going to get the variables to the left side so that they'll be negative. So that means we can say, well, we got to subtract the 3x because it's already positive, so we have to do the opposite operation. Subtract 3x. And then we have just 4 minus, they're both negative here, so you combine them, 5x. And then still greater than or equal to, that's how you say that, 19. And then what are we going to do? Well, I moved the variables to the left, so I will move the numbers to the right. I will subtract those. And what do I get? I get, remember, don't forget that negative, be careful, negative 5x greater than or equal to 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Oh, this is nice. And then the last step is to divide by negative 5. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it's happening. It's happening. So we get negative. There we go. X. Oh, anytime. Remember, anytime you multiply or divide by a negative, this sign has to switch. So now it'll be less than or equal to. And then I just have x less than or equal to negative 3. Negative 3. And if I plugged it in, it would work. You could check it. But that's the answer. Anything that's smaller than negative 3, so like negative 4, negative 5, anything that's more negative would work. So that's the first example. Just when you multiply or divide by a negative, you have to switch the sign. That's something super, super important. That's pretty much the only difference between these and regular equations.